This here, Horseless Carriage, is the one you could ride around in this for $3. This used to actually run around the museum. And if you look at this crank, it's inside the wheels, not like in the back on that one. This one here, if you left it in gear and the magneto was on, you cranked it. You had to make sure you went all the way around, because if you only went halfway and fired, it would break your thumb. You had to make sure it wasn't in gear and the rear. And that, you still got the torsion suspension, but that didn't take up all the bumps. This here is a beautiful car, 4-cylinder. The ones that did this car over did a nice job. They painted it a bright color, because usually they're black, gray, dark colors. There's oil in that sending unit, because the sending unit right there, you open up the hood, the valves, the oil, you can see the oil actually lubricating the valves in there because it has no valve covers. But I saw one that was painted two-tone. Had dark royal blue fenders, in front and back, white doors, white hood, spotlights. It was at the car show here. It was gorgeous. Well, this is Paul McCartney's. Linda, you remember Linda, his first wife? Paul McCartney, well, he loved her very, very much. She died of cancer. And when, see that gentleman with his hat rolled up over there? Well, that's Mr. Morris Cooper. He told Brian Epstein, if the Beatles signed a contract for 90 days, he drove these so to help his business get started, they could keep the cars. Paul loved this little car. We had the Mini Cooper Club come here just to see this old 65. It's supposed to have no air. He wanted air conditioning, and he wanted automatic put it in. The only way they could put an automatic in was take it out of one of their sedans, and they did for him. You know why? He had money, and why? Because he bought 6 of those station wagons at $75,000.
Okay.
That's why. That changed the world. You know, John was like his father left him, his mother left him, he lived with his aunt. He was a real decent guy, because this is the last car he drove the day before he was shot. He got out of a limousine. Chapman was waiting 6 hours for him. He did Yoko's last song. He put it on his his last album. He made 4 albums, and he put her last song she wrote, and he stayed at that recording studio to get that song.